Deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Because you always use that active red light defending. I think it's like. Because you always use that active red light defending. I think it's like. Because you always use that active red light defending. I think it's like.
People deluded, I'm back again.
Come on, Ian, man. Come on.
Thank you very much, Ian Wright. People deluded, I'm back again. Appreciative to all of you lot tuned in. If you're on YouTube, please make sure you're hitting the like button. Twitch gang, appreciative of all of you lot tuned in. It's another top 6 game. It's another part of Super Sunday, even though they're on 2 different stations in the United Kingdom. It's Tottenham Hotspur, apologies, against Liverpool, people. Now, it's a top 6 clash. Ideally, if you're Chelsea, if you're Man United, if you're Arsenal, if you're City, the best result is probably both teams to draw. And I would like that in many ways. But on the other hand, I can't lie, I would prefer Liverpool to win. But because of Liverpool's form, whether they've won, lost or drawn, arguably, could you say Spurs are the favourites? I know Spurs have had their own stuff. Would it be too unrealistic to expect Spurs to win here? 2-1. Of course, I want to be wrong. Please let me know your opinions. Coldest intro on the net with the coldest fan, so it's only right, man. London is red, bro. Again, Spurs. Chelsea. If you come from OT, come out of town, big up the Liverpool ones. But if you come out of town into our hood, you know what happens. Spliffs. United did it, you know. United, every dog has their day. They caught us lacking. We soon get them back, man. Look, Aubameyang looks stressed and regrets everything. Nah, banter aside, it's probably that my team's losing. I played rubbish. But in many ways, shout out Aubameyang, man. You know, Arteta was wrong to question his mentality and that, you know, he played for us today. He took on the cursed number 9 shirt and he did everything he could to allow Arsenal to get 3 points. That's true captain material, if you ask me. Crazy. Today's been brilliant. Spurs ain't no favourites with that lineup. Of course, I'm not saying that, but Spurs have their own talking points. They're playing Bandulu, like it's horrible football. And yeah, man, but they've got both teams have more than enough to get the job done. You know, Darwin Núñez looks like he's finding his feet. Firmino's a baller. Mohamed Salah's a hitter. Thiago, again, if you've been watching football for the last 10 years, you know what Thiago brings to the table. Harvey Elliott is playing. Harvey Elliott's a good young player with a good future. I just feel he's probably, not through his fault, but played too much. And Liverpool probably need a couple of midfielders, man. DG, the coldest fan on the net. Nah, man, one of them, but you can never be the coldest. Spurs play outdated football. Yeah, they think about the opposition a bit too much. Conte, take nothing away from Conte. Old school. He's kind of sets up not to lose. I think, I'd say over, but that probably means under. Hey, Maggie and a spliff in my hand. Whatever they are, shout out to you. Make sure you do round 2 for man. Do that responsibly. Allow the SS, you're moving mad. But I would like Liverpool to win. Tierney should have started. I hear you, but at the end of the day, we won in it. So, we won. We kept a clean sheet. Everything Arteta did was perfect, innit? Really, if I'm honest. Odegaard was poor. I disagree heavily. He should have scored, but I disagree heavily. Appreciate your opinion, my guy, but I disagree heavily. I think man to man, everyone played well. Odegaard played quite good for us, if I'm honest with you. If anything, the lowest rated players on the pitch is the man who got an assist in Saka or in Ramsdale because he didn't have nothing to do in goal. Villa looked good. I heard they savaged United. I actually don't know the Premier League results elsewhere, people. This is the second game, obviously, of the day I'm watching. I was appreciative to all of you lot who was locked in for the London derby, Chelsea against Arsenal. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1. Chelsea 0, Arsenal 1, in case you wasn't anywhere. Right, looking at the results elsewhere, mad things were going down in football in general. I watched a bit of the City game, like the extended highlights, and Kevin De Bruyne. All I'd say is Arsenal players, we got to start doing that in it because I don't see how he's got a pen for that. And when Saka's being bear hugged against Tyrone Mings, he's not being given one. But if you can't beat him, joining him in it. Seems like it was a fairly high-scoring weekend of football. Nottingham Forest 2, Brentford 2, Wolves 10 men rules for that better that people. 5-goal thriller. Brighton 3, Wolves 2, City 1-2-1 against Fulham. Leeds came from behind to win against Bournemouth 4-3. Bournemouth, I think, were 2-0 up at some point. That's the second week in a row against the very team playing at home today. Sorry, people. So for Bournemouth, boy, if you do that, you're not going to stay in the Prem, are you? Arsenal beat Chelsea a goal to nil, courtesy of Gabriel. Telemann scored a screamer. I haven't seen it, but allegedly 2-0 Leicester City against Everton. Didn't expect that, but I'm not looking forward to going to the Etihad and just playing Emre. Last time we played Emre for a different team as an Arsenal fan, we got smacked in it. But Aston Villa won 3-1 against Ten Hag's Manchester United. Jacob Ramsey, I'm so sure you're in my FPL team. You scored an own goal, but you scored as well. We'll see. I should have put Leon Bailey. But in my opinion, Leon Bailey, the best player in the league, the Jamaican international. I heard Luka Dean scored a screamer, fullback Union and that. Bro, what happened here, United? Looks like the first 10 minutes, 11 minutes cost United. Well, technically, United didn't score. It's 4 Villa players. There's an own goal. Yes, big up Palace. They came from behind to win 2-1. Wilfred Zaha in a 90th minute strike from Elise saw them win 2-1 against West Ham. And I remember when I was doing my Chelsea Arsenal watch along, some of you were saying Ben Rama scored a screamer in his own right. I would love a 6'4" man and things like that. But I think Jesus did what we needed him to do. He played well today. Should have scored 100%. But he played mad today. I can't lie. When you break it down from an Arsenal perspective, 7 minutes until kickoff here, people. Saliba. I said it in my live, in my video. Make sure you check out the reactions, people. And I've cut up a couple other reactions. I need to upload them on YouTube, but obviously we're live now. So 2 more to come this evening. But I don't know, man. Like I think Jesus was quality today, man. I think he did everything he was expected to do. If I'm honest with you, I would like another striker. I would like him to score. And I just feel that you can't pick a man of the match. In my video, I said men of the match, really, because I don't think you can give a man of the match award. You could say, you know, for me, everybody played well on that, but I think Saliba, Gabriel, Thomas Partey, Ben White. After them, I'd actually say Gabriel, Jesus. I think. But remove Jesus for a sec. I would say the 4 I said first, them lot have to be men of the match. Partey could win the award, but I don't think it's right to a degree in that you're not shining light on Saliba. And Gabriel had a great game. Forget his goal. Saliba, who the only nervy thing he did, he tried to clear something with Aubameyang and he kind of got under his foot. I think Ben White played well. From an Arsenal perspective, 3 of your back 5, including Ramsdale. I'm saying this, that's a good thing away from home. Clean sheet as well. But yeah, in this game, obviously, whether Spurs have won, lost, or drawn since the beginning of the season, it's kind of been the same things. When you win, it's grinding out results. It's doing all of them things. When you lose, it's stale football, etc. And there's question marks whether Conte will be here, be at Spurs this time a year from now. But it is what it is. They've got more than enough to provide a test to Liverpool. And Liverpool, likewise, regardless of their injuries and that, they need to start picking up points. I know Klopp said a few weeks ago we're going to be better after the World Cup, and he might know something we as football fans don't. But you need to pick up 3 points today, innit? I think if you offered both teams a point, they'd probably take it. I think Liverpool, considering the stature of what they've been doing, they wouldn't be happy. I think Spurs, regardless of their issues, just based on how Liverpool have performed through the season so far, you're kind of disappointed if you don't get something from the game. Conte will dip soon. Spurs haven't beat us in 5 years. Come on, Liverpool. Let's not be Santa Claus FC today, Marcel. Tell him again. I love the ball being hit on Odegaard by White. Poch will return. I don't want that, man. I want them to try to do the Arteta thing, give it to Ryan Mason or something, man. Collapse the club. Bring back Martin, Hyundai Ramos, just guys that will collapse the club. Saliba snatching chains out here, man. He's snatching chains out here, man. It's not safe. You can ask them Liverpool players, them Chelsea players, whether they scored or not, them Spurs players, it's not safe. And every now and again, like you see, Arsenal centre-backs feel like they want to score goals. Like Saliba, you know, you're lucky he didn't bang it from his left foot. Ben White tried to do a thing this season, this game. I'd love for White to score. No, we need 3 points. I'll be disappointed with a draw. I can't lie. I hear that, and you're not wrong. You know, you're not wrong. Spurs are going to play pure defensive. We know they're going to stink out the joint. That's why every time I've done the Spurs watch along, I always say the best thing is that someone scores early, because then whatever Klopp and Pochettino, well, I said Pochettino, I still think he's at Spurs. Whatever Klopp has told his men and whatever Conte has told his men, to a degree, it goes out the window. Football is a funny game in that. Like, let's take both these teams. I know they played midweek, but They've obviously worked on weaknesses they can exploit in this team, in the team they're playing today. They've obviously done what they're doing tactically. They've obviously planned for scenarios. You plan all week, you deal with stuff. You got, all these things happen, and a goal could go in the first 3 minutes, or you could be a goal down in the first minute. Team thing out the window. Ben White's been quality, man. Mate, right back's looking like his thing. He will have to probably shift back to right back to centre back at some point, but it's looking like. It's not that he can't play centre back, but it's like you just look a better fit there, man. And he's done that at Leeds. He's done it at Brighton. Done it at Newport. Player of the season so far besides Xhaka. Martinelli. To a degree, almost overperforming. Not meant so much today. You could say Saliba, Partey when played a part. There's bare dons, really. Tomiyasu, forcing. I'm forcing the Tomiyasu. I'm forcing. Sly Jesus. Obviously, the 8 games have been mad. I can't wait till the rant show next Thursday. I'm ready for the excuses. DG coming on crud. Allow me, man. Let's just keep going, man. You see, every week I'm becoming a villain on these platforms. Like today, I'd like to apologize for my conduct. The London derby got too much for me, and you got to probably see what I'm kind of like off camera with my friends. Again. The first thing I think is, what, Chief? I'm calling you. Matisse, I'm on you. Spurs lose. Del, cool. And I shout my guy Del, man. He's the guy I typically call when Spurs are taking the L. We called him today. White loves going forward and limits his time at centre back. Yeah, man, it's looking like his thing. Don't look comfortable at centre back. When you forget, I think he looks comfortable, but like kind of you're saying, it's like the instincts of what he wants to do. You got to remember, this is Ben White's 3rd season in the Premier League. He's played more for Arsenal than everywhere else, and we bought him for 50 million. So he, like Arteta's learned on the job, that Don's learned on the job. And I no disrespect to the other teams, but obviously playing in a centre back in a back pairing is different from a back three. What you're doing what you're required to do as a centre back at Brighton might be completely alien to you. What you have to do at Arsenal, because you're not going to play. The premises are the same, but if you're a centre back for Stoke and you're a centre back for a prime Barcelona team, it's 2 different ways you have to play. Really, again, the premises are there. But yeah, and at the end of the day, where we're concerned, bro, like when players are actually good and able to play a couple of positions, keep doing it. The Zinchenko's, the Ben Whites, the Tomiyasu's forcing it, but Saka, Sly, Martinelli, Jesus, etc. I can't lie, I hate Spurs, but their kit this season is lit. I like their home kit. Kane looks serious. And the worst thing about living in Everton is I live not too far from the Spurs ground, like literally. If I jog 5 minutes, if I walk 10, I can hear the Spurs fans. That's the bad thing about doing these things. Like I will kind of know when they've scored. Kickoff is imminent, people. A minute away from kickoff. If you haven't slapped the like button, make sure you do it. That Telemans goal yesterday was a sick goal. DG goal this season so far. I haven't seen any of the highlights apart from City. As I said, I need to take in match of the day. Ironically, the one season Arsenal are winning week in, week out. I ain't watched match of the day. I don't know about any other Arsenal fans, but if Arsenal don't get 3 points, I don't watch match of the day. Like, again, I don't want to be that guy, but you see the goal Chelsea conceded today. If Arsenal conceded that, Daily Mail, Talk Shite, Sky Sports, BT, all different pundits are coming in to analyze the 10 minutes before the actions happen. That was horrible. Spare a thought for you lot if you've got me on and you've got it on Sky Sports, because kickoff has happened, people. I see you're going to have to listen to Gary Nev. Liverpool versus Spurs, people. It's always a game that's, as a neutral, it's kind of booky. Spurs in possession. Højbjerg. Can't lie, Spurs look on it within this first 15 seconds. Oh, I lied. Bentancur, I don't know what he saw. Pardon me. Shout out American Gooner. He's a madman. And he was on a one-man crusade earlier. He started a Twitch hype train. And he gifted out a lot of community subs. Thank you once again, American Gooner, on behalf of everybody. Smash the like button if you haven't, people. One love in advance. Harvey Elliott. Firmino tried to give and go. Nutmeg Sessegnon, but it's given back to Spurs. Can't lie. Did Lloris need to clear it long? Van Dijk against Kane. Van Dijk wins the first duel. Fabinho clears up, and it's there with Trent. Poor pass from Trent to Harvey Elliott, but Salah keeps it, and it's back here with Harvey, the former Fulham lad. Harvey Elliott has found Robertson. Can't lie, it feels like I ain't seen Robertson play for Liverpool in years, you know. It feels like the last couple watch-alongs I've been doing for Liverpool, all I've said is Tsimikas, Konate. He's not quite Saliba, but he's wavy, I can't lie. He's still a bit naive in certain aspects, but I think he's going to have a good future. It'd be interesting to see Liverpool in a couple of years because obviously Van Dijk, Alisson, Firmino, Salah, they're not going to be there forever. They still got years. The kind of younger ones, the Darwins, the Yottas, the Trents, the Konates, the Harveys, the Carvalhos, etc. There might be 1-2 missed out. Robertson's lit man says, stand up if you hate Spurs. Barry, I can't lie, I'm tired, my guy, you know. I'm tired, man. But I have to. Tired, man. But you have to, man. I felt like it was a moral obligation. Konate swiped at it. Interesting role for Perisic today. Obviously, it's not really interesting because, you know, he can play wing back, but he's a player that if you've been just watching football for years, he plays him out wide. He's a more final third player. He's not playing as a fullback today for Spurs. It's like he's in a, I won't say free role, but he's almost like a striker, but not a striker, just in line with Kane / in behind Kane. Salah. Sorry, Darwin Núñez. Oi, try to do goal of the season. It's a fantastic volley. Firmino swipes at it. Hey, Darwin Núñez is arriving, man. That was a fantastic. I don't know who from Liverpool played that ball. It might have been Konate. I don't know. I stand forgiving people. But it cut Spurs open like a knife. Darwin Núñez was in. He tried to hit it on the half volley. Wayne Rooney would have been proud if it went in. Oh, it's Trent. It's Robertson. It's in behind Spurs' defense. They split. He's caught it on the volley. It's a save you expect Hugo to make. But that's confidence. That's a man looking in confidence. When you're not in confidence, like looking at Gab Jesus, he might have banged it too early or taken another touch. I like Darwin. He may never be pleasing on the eye, but I think he will score goals for Liverpool. Harry Kane wins the header. Unfortunately for him, unfortunately for Liverpool, no one there for him to help back it. And it's back here with Liverpool's Van Dijk. Robertson, who just played a fantastic pass we're speaking about. Firmino, Robertson, tries a nutmeg. Emerson Rowe blocks it. Throw in on this left-hand side for Liverpool. Good try, man. If you need a stream, I'm watching on Stream Bible. If anyone wants to jump on, it says S. Big up, everyone. If you're watching this on the stream, I got the privilege of watching it on TV, but if you're watching it on the stream, share it up, people. Robertson. Thiago, what a baller. Such a baller. Konate. Can't lie, started well. Liverpool's high line should be an interesting one. Harvey Elliott, you got to pass better than that. Konate kind of killed Konate and Liverpool's move there. Ryan Sessegnon. Feels like he's been on the scene for time. I can't lie. If Spurs play it right with that Ndogi guy that's on loan at Udinese, who they bought, boy, Sessegnon, the days might be numbered unless you pattern. I just hope it's entertaining. I felt so much better when Tierney came on. I hear that. So did I. We all saw Ty during the Arsenal match. I think we all did. Big up Ty. Big up Ty. Big up you lot as well. Smash the like button if you haven't. Konate in possession for Liverpool. Alisson asks for it. So Alisson gets it. Alisson. Whoa. All right, he's cleared his line. Took a, the touch kind of took him into the wrong area. In fact, Spurs are back here in possession. Sessegnon. Basuma. Glides past a couple. Liverpool man keeps possession. Gives it back to Sessegnon. Sessegnon. Terrible from Sessegnon. Back to Liverpool. Firmino. Hospital pass. Salah keeps it moving. Robertson. Darwin Núñez in this left-hand channel. Oh, there's too much on that from Robertson. Darwin will get that. I can't lie. What is Hugo doing? Hugo won't be trouble, but why was he off his line? Darwin Núñez. Pull it across, lad. Oh, too many touches. Can't lie. This game started quite good, man. There's a lot of space. I won't quite say end-to-end, but fairly end-to-end. I'm here for it. I'm so here for it. Looks like there'll be a lot of space for whoever's on the left-hand side for Liverpool. Darwin's obviously had the volley before. He's ran possession out of play there. Robertson played a lovely pass in the build-up to one of the Darwin Núñez opportunities I'm alluding to. That might be it. Salah. Spurs early on getting tight to Salah. Ben Davies for Spurs has done very well. Højbjerg gives it back to Trent. Scrappy game so far. Liverpool throwing. 5 minutes in, people. Fabinho, Harvey Elliott gives it back to Trent. Fabinho, who some Liverpool fans, but I would say from my experience, more so the wider world of football, kind of questioning Fabinho now. Is he falling off? Is he done? I mean, if he's falling off, bring him to Arsenal. Oh, listen, we could have that in us. So he ain't no party, but, agendas. The way party is playing, keep playing. We're cooking some agendas party. Van Dijk, asking too much of Salah there. Spurs deal with it. Have they dealt with the second ball? In fact, they have. Højbjerg, Ben Davies. Dyer's in 3 acres of space. He gets it. Don't know if he wanted to pass it to Emerson Rowe, but he does. How long before you lose it? Answer my own question. Really? Emerson Rowe. Do I'm being harsh to Emerson. He tried to play a ball over the top. Harvey Elliott plays a 1-2 with Trent. Trent, if that goes through, that's a ball. Trent, like an NFL player, finds Darwin Núñez on the opposite side. Darwin up against Emerson. Emerson Royal, terrible against Darwin. Darwin, to be honest, the shot is terrible by Darwin. It shanks just wide, but it's positive. As I said, this left-hand side, this content shouldn't be free. The left-hand side, right-hand side of Spurs needs to wake up. I mean, one thing Trent can do is play a lovely pass, innit? I did think there needed to be more options for Darwin. I did think he overdid it. And ultimately, on reflection, it's a terrible shot, but it's positive. But it's not, obviously, if it's not on target, it's not a goal, is it? There's no curl on it. I think Darwin Núñez, where Uruguay is, he's actually born on the Brazil-Uruguay border, or not far from. Hugo Lloris. Listen, I'll never be that guy who gets onto goalkeepers for playing out from the back, innit? Because I think you still got to be a good goalkeeper, but Hugo is. But, like, we've been watching this for 7 odd minutes now. And I think only once, maybe twice, I've seen Hugo go short. Surely in the modern game, it's a necessity now of keepers to play. Alisson can play. Edison can play. Ramsdale's not of them man's level, but he can play. I think Lloris is a better keeper, obviously, but he can play with his feet. And to be honest, the Sanchez's, the Rayas, them kind of man there, I don't know what pass. Kane, in fact, it's not a worse pass from Kane. It's like some of his Spurs teammates lagged out. Emerson Royal trying his best to make Spurs lose. Bentancur turns it into a good pass. Pardon me, Højbjerg. This is a good move for Spurs, to be fair, but there's not enough committed bodies. Look at Kane. Sessignon, you're going to fuck it up. All right, fair enough. You're giving it to Højbjerg. He's going backwards. Yes, he does. He gives it to Davies. Bissouma. He's had a slow start to life at Spurs, but getting 1-2 starts now. Emerson Royal. Fair enough. He's found the pass. And it's actually the person he's played it to in Perisic has lost it cheaply and given away a foul to Fabinho. Surely picks up a card. Cynical one. I ain't saying, I'm not trying to overrate Saliba, but put the word out. We're back. I'm not going to lie. Darwin changed my opinion. Decent player, playing meaty, but getting it now. Nah, he'll always play meaty, but he's busting the agenda allegations. Centre defensive middle of the week has been Partey so far. Run it. Agenda. I smell it. Run it. One love to everybody tuned in. Robertson, Firmino, Bobby has Darwin Núñez. Goes back home. Robertson. Been a bit of a chess match. Neither team's really hurt the goalie, but both of them, in my opinion, less so much Spurs have shown they can get forward. Spurs just ain't had a thingy, man. A shot. This Darwin lad is selfish. Obviously, you got to pass the ball, but if you want to hear one footballer selfish, it should be a striker, innit? Arguably, in today's day and age, some strikers are not selfish enough. Liverpool have given it away. Harry Kane. It's looking like a game where Harry Kane's just going to have to make his own luck because a couple of times it's like he's looked up and there's no Kulusevski, there's no Son, there's not even a Richarlison. A couple of times he played some basic passes and no one's trying to help him. You have to make your own luck today, big man. And the perfect result would be a draw, but a perfect result would be 2-1 Liverpool and, you know, 3-2 Liverpool and Kane gets 2 goals or something, you know, FPL team and that. Eric Dyer. Not too many options. Bissouma, you got to be the one to show for it a bit more from a Spurs perspective. But Ben Davies, Sessignon, that's a good pass. Sessignon, Perisic, that's terrible. Perisic has had some last couple of moments, his 1-2s and passes and stuff like that, while you're playing in that role have been dead because he actually broke down a very good move, what could have been a very good move. Nothing personal, bro. Nothing personal, Aubameyang. Obama, who? As Chelsea fans were trying to run that one. He's stinking up the place, blood. That's a ball, you know. Who is that to? Bentancur. It's to the wrong guys. He tried. But yeah. Bentancur saying it was a good idea from a Spurs perspective. You've seen Spurs do that. You've seen Trent do that. Both teams in the opening 10 minutes, it's amounted to nothing, but they've cut people. They've cut each other's defenses open. We saw with Trent for Liverpool very early. Konate to Salah. Can't lie, Salah's been positive today. You know, they ain't really bringing him in the game too tough. But every little action, he looks like he's on it. Look at the run he's making. Oh, Darwin. Fine, Salah. Salah! I told man about the run Salah just made. Man said it's Arsenal. I'm excited. It's Liverpool 1, Spurs 0. I told man about the run. This commentary shouldn't be free. It shouldn't. One love to the supporters. It shouldn't. The major stations need to shout me. I really understand this thing. Just said Salah has looked sharp. I just said the run of Salah. Salah, it started all from the right-hand side. Salah has just played a pass and it's gone to Harvey Elliott and Firmino and Robertson. In the meantime, Salah's continued the run. Darwin's taken a touch. He's found Salah. Salah's just done a thing. Like, it's a typical Salah finish. He just snapshot settings and he just caressed it. Hugo Lloris rooted to the spot. He can't react. He can't react. Liverpool draw first blood. As I said, this left-hand side of Spurs' of Liverpool's. Right-hand side of Spurs'. Excellent finish. Mo Salah. Anyways, Harvey Elliott, who didn't block the cross. I can't lie. I'd have to watch it again, man. But that was elite build-up from Liverpool. Darwin gets the scumbag of 1 assist. Darwin, that's what happens when you pass. It's true. And it's not really a different lineup from Liverpool, but it's slightly different to what historically the 4-3-3 of Firmino, Salah, and Mane. You've got Darwin he's playing up front, but he's playing in like he's half up front, half pulling into the channels. Firmino's doing the somewhat connecting the dots. He's got the freedom. Salah is inverted on the right hand side. He made a run from out to in for that, but yeah. Darwin's done well. Firmino, apologies, gives it back to his Brazilian colleague. I think that pass was made for Thiago, but it is found the next Liverpool man, Van Dijk. That seems to Liverpool. It's not that they weren't calm before, but you know, in football, when you get that first goal, you're kind of calm. Like, let's just play ball. Trent, that's a sexy pass to Salah. Salah's got a lot to do. Salah, he tries to bring in a teammate. It's behind Firmino. It's Trent might be back today. That was a sexy pass. Liverpool didn't even know. Spurs didn't even know how to react. Emerson Rowan. Like I said, Kane's on his J's. Look, Kane's on his J's. He's giving away a foul, really. Firmino and Liverpool are allowed to play on. Don't really think there was an advantage, but cool. Kane is on his J's today. It's one of them. I've seen it as Arsenal. I've seen it many a time. If Kane scores today, it's because of a pen or he's done a thing. He's not getting nothing today. You might get a one decent pass every 20 minutes. It's long for you. This Perisic thing is not working. Kane's on his J's. Other than that, Spurs haven't been bad, but Liverpool on it this a bit more. That's Darwin Núñez's first bad touch. Trent is wavy when he plays like this. Harvey Elliott, a bit complicated. I don't know what he expected Salah to do. And you've helped Spurs there because they won a foul and that relieves the pressure. We ain't winning DG. It's all about FPL this season. Conte hype. Proven winner hype. They're hypes. Big up yourself, Riley. Spurs have had no shots, none on target, and just 29% of the ball. Liverpool have had 71% of the ball. 7 touches in the up box, 2 shots on target, and 3 shots within his opening 14 minutes. Same old for Spurs. It's diabolical football. But they ain't been bad. From what I've seen recently, they ain't been bad. Pentacle. There's just no one in the middle third. There's just no... Spurs don't know what creativity is. Spurs are looking at creativity now like a virgin looks at a condom for the first time. Saying that, Kane. That's a ball. Perisic. Oh, he licked the post. Hey. Spurs could have been back immediately. Can't lie. Let's not write them off yet. Basuma, that should be a foul for Spurs. Perisic. Højbjerg. Højbjerg shoots. Right, nervy moments from Liverpool. Alisson's, it's a routine save. He saved it and not grabbed it. Konate's cleared it for no reason. There's goals in this game. If Spurs fix up, they're not done yet. Hey, mods, stay on task, please. Spammers are out. Conte ball needs to be investigated. So he's been horrible, though. He's a trophy manager. But I need Spurs not to get a trophy, bro. Do you know how banter your club is if you can't get trophies with Jose and Conte? Come on now. Come on now. Liverpool, bit of a, Liverpool last 90 seconds, a bit all over the place psychologically. Spurs get a bit of encouragement. Basuma. Oh, wanted one touch too many. Got savage. Højbjerg. Don't know if you know too much about that, but he's found Perisic. Sessegnon. Up against Trent. Right, you're dead, blood. Can you not take on Trent defensively? Trent and Liverpool deal with that. Trent doing too much, but it'll be a frame for him. A man said it's shaitan football. It would work like, I won't say 10 years ago, because that's like 2010 and that. Early 2000s. That was a ball from Kane, That was a ball. Like I said, Kane has to make his own luck today. If he gets any goals, any assists, Alisson was at 6s and 7s. Perisic clipped the post. Kane is not getting provided nothing. And there's Bentancur, there's Basuma, but you can just see from the structure, that's not a foul for Liverpool. Bentancur's right to be vexed. Football's gone mad. That's not a foul. I'm sure Liverpool people disagree. Trent. Harvey Elliott. I think he's wavy. I like him. Shouldn't be playing all the time for Liverpool like that. I think he needs to show a bit more personality, but I like Harvey Elliott, man. Van Dijk, Alisson. Still only 1-0 to Liverpool. Liverpool have been the stronger team. Once again, Spurs ain't been out of it. Alisson. Session, you're going to control the ball, mate. Oh, fair enough. Sent Elliott shot. Fair enough. I'll shut up. Fullback Union. Sent Firmino shot. But you're on your J's now. Bandulu. It's a Spurs throw-in. That was big. He didn't know what he was doing past the other thing, but yeah. Session been on the scene for a while. I just clocked. Fulham boy against Fulham boy. Fulham should be vexed, man. Well, not vexed because you got decent money for Session. Got zanged for Harvey Elliott. Zanged. Probably be playing week in, week out for you lot in the Prem. Like he is for Liverpool. You look at zanged. Fabio Carvalho as well. You look at zanged. Fulham keep getting zanged. Klopp coming out to do his weekly memes on the touchline, pacing, Liverpool cap, puffer jacket. That's one thing I'll give Liverpool. Their merchandise is wavy. Not necessarily the kits. They always get the wavy Nike jacket. Well, it's not Nike at the moment, is it? But they always get the wavy stuff. Been practicing Harry Kane, mate. I hope you have. Because we need these FPL points, bro. Thiago. Robertson. Firmino. Oh, he should have played it for me. Bro, every young player out there, if you playing up front, yeah, and you score goals in that, but Firmino's movement, but this guy's always between the lines, bro. Always available for a pass, man. Trent, his problems are defensively, and he's giving it to Perisic. He's 3 against 5. Session, that was dead. Oh, it's not a pen. It's not a pen, but in today's day and age, Spurs desperate. Never a pen, but in today's day and age, you see that fuckery given because Trent has gone to lean into him. If that's given as a pen, if they ever try VAR, it's gone mad. Spurs are desperate. I mean, they're a goal down. What would you expect? But if you ever try to call pen for that, nah, it's not even a pen. Like, it's not even a that thing. He's barged you. Session's tried to expect coverage. Just got barged, man. You've seen them given on another day in another game. That's given. But desperation, desperate. If that's given, everyone needs to stop watching Premier League football. It's as simple as that. There's no point watching this nonsense anymore because we've lost the game even more than we thought we knew. Pardon me. Emerson Royal of Tottenham Hotspur in possession. Dyer. Ben Davies. 20 minutes basically, half a second left, but 20 minutes in, Liverpool winning a goal to 0. Just about deserved. Ben Davies clips it over the top. Trent can't get there. Perisic up against Konate, keeps it in. But again, it's here with Liverpool. Harvey Elliott does well there. Absolutely clattered. There's no advantage. I would say Liverpool need to calm down now. They've been for a little 5s. Ever since the effort hit the post, there's been a 5-minute spell or so where it's like they're moving nervous, scared for no reason. Like, just keep doing what he was doing before. Klopp has only lost 1 of his 16 games as Liverpool manager against Tottenham. Konate says, you want it, Alisson? You have it. What happened to Robertson? Henderson. Why is Henderson not here? I just clocked. This is like the perfect game for Henderson, you know, because that's what it looks like. As much as Liverpool are playing good and they got wavy players and that, it looks like Fabinho's there. It looks like they just need a conservative Don, like. Saying that Thiago's there, I do think that he's letting the game pass him. Thiago is one where you're live at the game or you watch the game again, you see what's going on. Statistically, the only landslide, well, it's the same old with Spurs. In terms of shots, that's the only way they get close to Liverpool right now. You know, they've had 2 shots, 2 on target. Liverpool have had 3 shots, 2 on target, but they have a goal. Spurs have 31% of the ball to 69. Spurs haven't made 100 passes yet. They played 84 to 179, and a couple of them are backwards. There's been no corners at this moment in time. Spurs, who are 4th. Liverpool, who are 8th.
and need to bag 3 points. Darwin Núñez goes on a run. Summer signing against summer signing. Darwin Núñez absolutely fouled Basuma there. Basuma, good defending there. Can't believe you wanted to sign for these chumps. Ben Davies, Højbjerg. That's the thing. Spurs ain't got... They need a couple more guys on what Bentancur's on so that one of them can play deeper and connect the dots. I mean, that should be Basuma, but he ain't really doing that right now. Saying that Emerson Rowe's made a run. You know what? They don't believe in Emerson Rowe. I saw Basuma's eyes. He saw the run and he's like, that's dead. I just played the simple 5-yard pass. Ball over the top to Sessegnon. Good touch from Sessegnon. Ryan Sessegnon plays Kane. It's behind Kane, though. That was dead. How does that help Kane? Kane slide nutmegs for Fabinho, and he gives it back to Sessegnon. Sessegnon, that's rubbish. Van Dijk will mop that up. Trent, you got to be better. Harvey Elliott clears his lines. Spurs not letting Liverpool out the half. And they're keeping possession. Bro, Kane's on his J's, bro. Like, Kane's on his J's. Kane scores because he does his own thing. Or a moment. Oh, that's a ball from Emerson, though. Like, Alisson's bugging out today. Why did he punch that? Basuma. Fabinho clears. Alisson's moving a bit mad as well today. What are you doing? Salah wins a throw-in. Spurs need a Neves type. Yeah, man. Because only Bentancur's on that. Obviously, Højbjerg keeps things ticking-ish. Only Bentancur can do that. And it's like Bentancur's playing a bit of a, I wouldn't say hybrid role, but definitely since he signed last Jan and I've been doing watch-alongs, he's definitely had to operate out wide and making further runs more so than often. Obviously, they have no Son. There's no Richarlison. There's no Kulusevski. There's no Dane Scarlett. Lol. Liverpool have their own injury, so it's no excuse. Konate controls it with his backside and plays a forward pass. A bit unorthodox, but he watches anime. Firmino, like I said, bro, this guy's always available. Firmino got the freedom to run in, and him and Salah have swapped positions. You watch the game with DG. I know you lot watch the game and see it differently. When you watch it with me, you see it differently, man. I know when I told you lot the Salah run, some of you honed in and you could see, and football started to make sense. Trent to Fabinho. I got that Wenger thing. Trent, Thiago, Robertson, back to Thiago Alcante. Says, you know what, I'm doing the dribbling thing. Gives it to Robertson. Darwin Núñez coming to do a playmaker. Darwin, Van Dijk. Liverpool's turn to have Spurs players camped, every player in their own half. High line business. Konate, Fabinho, Van Dijk. Skips out Thiago, finds Robertson. Robertson does bring in Thiago. It's all neat, but one thing you have to give a Conte side, they train every day for this, defending outnumbered and, you know, holding their position. For Liverpool now, you need to get the second. Can someone, not forcing it, but throw a punch? And that's the problem when you play, when you're just playing football. You make mistakes. Liverpool have unnecessarily given it away to Spurs, and it'll be a Spurs throw-in. It's been a great evening for Spurs, for Arsenal fans. Balogun scored for Reims. Ready to keep it up. That's his 8th goal in the campaign now, innit? I hope I got that recorded. Oh, Juventus, Inter Milan. They are. Pardon me, Marseille, Lyon. Decent. Spurs in possession. I might watch. You know what? What's that? Who's that? Estuary Prior versus Benfica. Yeah, man. Time to get back in my bag of watching dodgy games, man. Udinese least. This is how you find guys, man. This is how you find bullies. It's still 1-0 to Liverpool, folks. Courtesy of who else? Mohamed Salah. Spurs, a lot of injuries. No excuses. No excuses. Injuries part and parcel. No one gave Arsenal fans sympathy when we crumbled last season. A big part of it was injuries. Alisson clears his lines. Finds Ryan Sessegnon. I mean, Spurs, at this moment, Liverpool have been good, but not amazing. Like, neither teams, like Liverpool have dominated possession, been a bit better in the final third, had more quality in everything they do, a bit more attacking intent, just a better team. But it's not like Liverpool have done everything. Sessegnon could be in here. Spurs should try a thing. Sessegnon shoot, bro. I don't care if Spurs even score. What are you doing? took the touch in his stride very well. Asks a question of Alisson. And again, Liverpool giving it away cheaply. As I said, both teams should fancy each other. And that's not for the first time today. Dyer has played a crossfield pass. Completely cut up Trent. Konate defended well. Eric Dyer. Basuma. Is Basuma truly comfortable playing? He's not a 6, but he's clearly been given the task of getting it off the centre halves. The thing with Spurs, they're getting in the final third, and yeah, there's injuries, but ultimately today there's just no quality in it. Like Kane's on his J's, Sessegnon is showing positive signs, but again letting himself down. Perisic, apart from hitting the post with the header, Perisic ain't on nothing right now. Højbjerg is a piano pusher. He's not there to break the line. To be honest, one of their best, most threatening attacking players has been Eric Dyer, purely because he's been doing that Trent Alexander-Arnold crossfield pass. Basuma, Bentancur. Obviously, Bentancur's typically good. Kane tries to bring in Perisic. And that's the problem. Kane likes to do that 10 stuff, but you have to get involved, but he probably has to just play like an orthodox out-and-out striker today because there's no one else. Kane's going to score. I hope so for my FPL. Watching this game is so relaxing after beating Chelsea. Laughed too much when Spurs were behind against Bournemouth and Marseille. So not jinxing anything. Cheers, DG. Watch-along's becoming a regular replacement for same old television commentary. You're too kind, man. Half an hour. Oh, wow. That's terrible from Dyer. And equally, that's terrible from Darwin Núñez. That's not a foul for ref. Salah and Liverpool are lucky to get a foul there. That's a soft foul to give away. Fair enough. It's Spurs, in it, so I didn't see it. If you ain't smashed the like button, smash the like button, folks. I'm sorry, people. You know, you have to say when you get it wrong. I apologize. That is a serious foul. Davies was late. I apologize to the ref and you lot for being inaccurate. That is a free kick still. Robertson, who early on when the game started was putting a number of dangerous passes. Firmino. What a player Firmino is. He goes left, he goes right, he runs in behind, he drops deep, he no-look passes. He's got a fantastic set of teeth, elite baller, Brazilian thing. Fabinho, speaking of Brazilians, I mean, that's why he's not in the team to break the lines in. He's not helped Salah. Liverpool have lost possession. Spurs have cleared their lines, but they've given it straight back. I can't lie. Spurs are respectfully, man, are acting like this is Liverpool versus Bristol, and Bristol are just respectfully to Bristol. They're just trying to hold on. Pardon me. The only time Liverpool have looked shook is there was a little 5-minute passage where they were just moving mad. Emerson Royal. Dyer. Ben Davies. Oh, fair enough. Oh, no, I'm capping. Overplaying, but Basuma saved him. Spurs get away with that. Dyer, fucking, what's his name? Davies, apologies, dropping shoulders in the box. It's crazy. And he got away with it, but then one silly touch too many. Martinelli has ruined Trent that much he can't find form. Sad, man. Davies, Kane, touch takes him back inside. I don't know why Konate's there, but he's put a thunderous tackle on Harry Kane. Harry Kane's won the foul, but yeah, Konate, the centre-back, moving like a right mid at this moment. Well, to be fair, you could say, why the hell is Harry Kane there? Harry Kane's been fouled in a position you'd expect the left-back. And again, Kane wears the number 10. He likes to drop in and do a bit of mucking and do a couple other stuff, but he's probably just got to stay up front today. But I get it, because if he just stays up front, you're not getting the ball, because Spurs are not showing like they're on that right now. Basuma. I can hear the fans of Spurs. They're still optimistic. Kane in possession, doing up 10. He finds Sessegnon. You know what? Kane has probably said to himself, Alisson clears. Sessegnon and Emerson are both shit, but Sessegnon, he seems a lot less shitter. Salah, come on, Salah, bring back the years, man. Kane is it. Chelsea moving like Gabby Jesus and that. Robertson. I mean, my centre backs. Harvey Elliott's in a good position. Give it to Trent, man. Pass it, bro. Pass it. Don't. Oh, you're going to be a hero. That was dead. See? But it's falling to Thiago. He sliced it. It's cannon off a Spurs man. Højbjerg. Spurs playing on the edge of the area. It's eventually cleared. But again, to no one. To absolutely no one. Van Dijk. Kanate. Fabinho. Spurs have been penned in for the last couple moments. Just under 15 minutes, excluding added on time until the end of this first half. Robertson, that was dead. Fabinho's lost it. That was silly from them two. Spurs not advancing with any pace. Cute touches from Basuma evades his man. Gives it back to his Spurs defenders and play has been recycled. It is still 1-0 to Liverpool, folks. Courtesy of Mohamed Salah, set up by Darwin Núñez. Man said Spurs with the 8-8-1-1 formation. It's horrible, man. And that's the thing. Liverpool aren't where they used to be, Carl. The Liverpool of old, it's about 3-4-0 already. They would have been cut them open. Mane would have been scored. If Mane was down that left-hand channel, it would have been peak. Højbjerg's giving it away. Fabinho. Trent. Back to Alisson. Alisson smoking a lot of crap. Under-hit pass. Just about got to Fabinho and he applauds it. Bloody hell, he almost sold Liverpool short. Trent with a superstar Hollywood trademark pass. Darwin Núñez chasing his first touch. That was horrible. Showed too much to Dyer. Thiago. Alisson's been a bit booky in this first half hour, people. And he ain't even had to deal with 20 shots or something. It's just in what he's had to do. He's spilt a shot. He's spilt it. He's come out for no reason. The pass worked. Fabinho saved him, but he kind of killed Fabinho. Darwin Núñez is in here. Up against the net. Throw in for Liverpudlians. Salah, terrible pass. Sells Trent down the river. Trent and Liverpool regain it. It's not clean. Konate left it for Fabinho. Not sure that would have been the right decision, but it was calm. The victory today. Oh, Perisic. Session. Oh, that's a silly foul. Trent, that's nonchalant, Trent. Trent, that is but you've pushed him like that. There's no need for you to do that to Session. He's going nowhere. He's going absolutely nowhere. It's a soft one, but he's going nowhere. And that's probably more frustration at him not being given a free kick. Oh, Perisic slide up him and then lost possession. That was so silly by Trent. It's a dangerous area for Spurs. And set pieces is one area Spurs appear to be good at. There was no need for that from Trent. Perisic looks like he's going to stand over it. What are you drinking, lad? Fruit punch. I'm not going to advertise the brand because they don't sponsor the thing. Smash the like button if you haven't. 49 likes. Appreciative, people. Let's keep it going. Ivan Perisic over this set piece. Perisic, that was horrible from Perisic. Horrible, people. Follow-up effort from Session. You know, I'm not even going to get onto him, but it's not that much better either. Thiago. Trent. I mean, one thing he can do is pass a football, innit? Into Darwin Núñez in this left-hand channel. Up against Emerson Royal. Dud against Dud. Duddery. Darwin Núñez again has it. Oh, wow, man's tripping over. This guy is funny, man. Like, foot tripping over the ball and that. This guy is funny. Robertson. Thiago. Firmino asks for it. Thiago wants it. Firmino still in possession. Thiago not getting the ball. Fabinho in possession. Robertson tries to deliver. He does. He finds Salah. Salah ain't got no space. Salah ripping. I don't know what skills they were. Firmino. Terrible by Firmino. Robertson drills it in. It's to Trent. Trent, smash it, lad. Smash it, lad. Blocked by Ryan Sessegnon. Harvey Elliott. Liverpool keeping up, turning up the pressure cooker. Van Dijk keeps it moving. Robertson on this left-hand side. Good defending by Bentancur. On him like a rash throw-in for Liverpool. Yeah, Darwin's meaty technically, man, but he works hard. Apparently, Mikel Arteta said his sons were with the away fans at Stamford Bridge today. Lit stuff. Mickey Mount and them man losing. Harvey Elliott. Robertson. Thiago. Trust. Trent Alexander-Arnold in possession, folks. Finds Mohamed Salah. He's back hugging the touchline. Firmino. Oh, good tackle by Basuma. Really, Liverpool. Bit too casual there. Van Dijk nods it on. Time, space. And that's two things you can't give to Thiago Alcantara. And he's kept it moving. One thing I'll give Spurs is, bro, you'd expect it from an Italian coach, a Conte side. Like, they don't give much in terms of space. So from a if I was a Liverpool fan, I'm not being funny. You got Trent there, you got Firmino there, you got Salah there. Just turn up the quality now. You're gonna have to do a lot more to it's confident breaking from side to side with ease, but it's all in front. You gotta be patient, but same way it's all in front. When last did you hear me say the name Hugo Lloris? He ain't had to do nothing. Harvey Elliott fouled off the ball there. Liverpool keep it moving. Harvey Elliott, I hope he's all right. He's still down. You're all right. You're good, man. I don't know what happened to you. You're good, man. You're too young to get injuries and that, man. You're good, man. Even though you just had a big injury. You're good, man. I can't lie, it's a foul, but nothing happened to you. You're good, man. What happened to you? You're good, man. If you're not good, then you shouldn't play for Liverpool because you're too soft. Mourinho scored again. Joe Willett scored as well. I'm gonna hate seeing Spurs away, trust. Still 1-0 to Liverpool. "38 minutes gone, people." Courtesy of Mohamed Salah. Salah and Liverpool keep it moving. Harvey Elliott back on this pitch, folks. Alisson goes long. Don't know who he was looking for, but didn't get there. Oh, that's a terrible pass from Dyer. Salah could be in. Dyer, you're shit. Dyer, you're shit. Dyer, you're shit. Dyer, you're shit. Wow. Wow, Dyer. Wow, he's gifted Liverpool. He tried to cushion it back to Lloris. There's no cushion. Well, there is a cushion. It's for Mo Salah. Blink and you. Wow, out of nothing. Out of nothing. Alisson's pass amounted to wow. Maybe he wants Conte out as well. Wow. By the way, Salah has chipped Hugo Lloris. Lloris has been caught in the crossfire. It's a good finish. But wow, what the hell from the wow. Wow, Dyer. You see what I mean about football? It's a fantastic game. This is what I was saying earlier. Your managers are working all week on something, and then someone does that. Mistakes happen in the game, innit? But wow, what a time to do it. Big up Dyer. I knew you was an Arsenal fan, my guy. Wow, dead feud, man. As I say, there's good defenders that play in the back three, but the critics say, if you play in the back three consistently, you can't be that good of a centre half. Wow, Dyer for England shouts. He ain't Ben White. Allow it, blood. Liverpool 2. Spurs 0. It's all mad. Wow. And Spurs' task has been made 10 times harder. Wow. Kulusevski talking to Lucas Moura. These man are shit. I don't know about you, but I'm cutting back to Juventus, my bro. Conte's joining me as well. You're dead, though. You can't reach, but you need to go Galatasaray or something. Pardon me. Wow. Firmino trying too much. Darwin would have been in there. Oh, wow. Look, Hugo bugging now. Hugo Lloris smoking the same crack. He's bust case, but wow. His attempted clearance cannoned off Firmino. I'm not being funny, but Hugo Lloris, you're a World Cup winning captain. Well, you made a mistake in that final, but wow. United fans running. Spurs, Chester United fans could be in the mud this weekend still. Emerson Royal. This is the most lovely thing. I've been here as an Arsenal fan, and so as a rival, I have no sympathy. When your team is a goal down and you're relying on shit dons, like you're relying, bro, I've been there, Mustafi, William, you're hoping shit don't score. This is lovely. So lovely. Billy. No, man, I'm telling you for the title. Because Spurs get judged, like, praised for the same thing Arsenal United get killed for because of the levels. Gift wrap, early Christmas present. Wow. What a mistake by Eric Dyer. How long before Spurs get Spursy and start fouling and shit? I can't believe that. That was actually a madness. Allison. Virgil. Thiago. Who was that? Thiago. Oh, bring that back. I know he plays for Spain, but that's Brazilian tech. He just ripped Bentacle for no reason. I can't even, you have to be watching the game. I can't even explain what skill that one there was. But wow. No need to source him. Robertson. Firmino can't get his head on it. Højbjerg hasn't cleared. Dyer gives it back to Spurs man. Thiago tried to do movie settings. It was blocked. What the hell did Thiago? There was no need for Thiago to do. I don't know what skill that was. He just ripped someone for no reason. Mo Salah has a brace. This will be Liverpool's first away win in 5 games. Drew with Fulham, lost to United, drew with Everton, lost to Arsenal, lost to Arsenal, lost to Arsenal, and lost to Nottingham Forest, lost to Arsenal as well. There was no need for Thiago to do that. Against Bentacle as well. What a baller. Bentacle loses out again to Thiago as he finds Harvey Elliott. Harvey Elliott entitled to shoot. Lloris spills, corner, Liverpool. Not the best of efforts. Save probably made it look better than it was. This is lovely. Let's call up a Spurs fan, see if he answers. Long day, Hazard. Long day. Great day, though. Corner to Liverpool. Come on, lads. Come on, Liverpool. Come on, lads. Trent, come on, lad. Meaty. It's falling to Harvey Elliott again. Meaty. It's another corner, though. Spurs fans are hiding.
To the EE
The little
voicemail.
EE
I'm
voicemail and that Spurs fans are hiding. Spurs fans are hiding from me. Corner kick to Liverpool. Come on, Van Dijk. Come on, Konate. We get it. DG beat us this game. Marcel, bro. It took us like a million tries. Allow it, bro. It's like when Spurs finally started beating us, we're finishing the top of us. Allow it. It took a million chances, man. Robertson, corner. 1 minute of added on time, folks. Uncle Vieira, Crystal Palace won. Joe Willett scored. We got 3 points. Liverpool do their job. It's been a fantastic weekend still. I'm scared for the Wolves trip, though. I can't lie. I'm shook of Wolves. I cannot lie to you. Robertson. Van Dijk. Half a minute. Apologies left. Allison. Oh, when the Spurs go marching in. I don't know the songs, but they're losing. They overrated this flipping crap team. There's no way they can win the Premier League. They can't win the FA. And they can't win that cup. They might even do a thing in the Carling Cup. But then we shift agendas and say that's not enough. I am here for this. Big up Dyer, my guy. Courtesy of a Dyer error. Salah scored his second. Salah scored before that as well. Courtesy of a Salah double at the break. It is 2-0 Liverpool. All right, Emre. That's another. Hey, big up Emre as well. You know, I need to write these things down, man, because make my notes for tomorrow. Wow. Great weekend. Great weekend. Emre winning. Willett scored. Uncle Pat won. Chelsea lost. Spurs lost. Asterix. I speak full time, DJ. Now 45 to go. That's a hype, man. That's a hype, man. You won the game, bro. Spurs are out of it, man. Who they gonna bring on? Like, obviously, like, I don't mind because Liverpool get agenda the same way, but who they gonna bring on? They're done. That it's done. They've had 3 shots in 45 minutes, 2 on target. Liverpool have had 9, 4 on target. Who are they going to bench? To be fair, Kulusevski's there. Fair enough. They might not bring him on. Something's got to change. You know Brian Gill's coming on. Right, they got that Matala Sardon. He's actually quite decent. Hopefully he stagnates at Spurs. You sign for Spurs, who cares? Chelsea. Lovely. You know, after. Hey, bars, man. Studio Sulan. Big up Emre. Do you know what? Emre allow us against Villa because we still got to go to some brazy away games. Still got to go Shy Hart Lane. Still got to go Anfield. Still got Etihad. Still got to go Brighton. Still got to go to every promoted side. Madness. Can't believe these men said they were title challengers, bro. They do it to themselves. Let them do the chattings. Would you take Madison DG? Yep. Wolves scare me too. They can be annoying or easy depending on what you get. Spurs are anti-football. Lovely. Audi Cup. Spurs fans complain on social that Conte hasn't been backed, but I swear all I heard this summer was they had the greatest window of all time. Amen. Yo, DG, your last hope against Brighton Munich. I'm not trying to play Brighton. Can't lie, had to lock off the stream. Spurs are so ish boring game. I hear that, but you're United, man, so you got beef with them, man. Both these guys are the ops. I've seen my team's won the league at both grounds. I don't even mind. But I'd rather these noisy neighbours lose. We got Super Mick Teta. Conte. I swear down. Aubameyang had 8 touches against Arsenal before he was subbed off. It's nothing personal, baby. Hey, what? Bukayo Saka assisted another top 6 clash. I smell an agenda. So, yeah, what are you not saying on that game, people? It's been a great week. Shout out Pablo Marie. Birmingham had Balogun scored again as well. Pew pew. 4 people's praise for Spence. Where is he? Nothing personal. Who's that? He looks like Wan-Bissaka. But my man took a picture smoking a cigar in the change rooms after the playoff thing, and he's been dead, fam. He's meaty, bro. You're not even. You could argue Ben White is not even the first choice right back for Arsenal to push this agenda, and he's better than you, man. Wan-Bissaka region, but not on coffee settings. Aubameyang had 8 touches, same like Lukaku did last season in that one game against Palace. Uncomfortable conversations. Man said, boring game. I'm enjoying every second of this. I'm enjoying being with you, lot. Driving license. Man United come up to my city and get slapped. Spurs get slapped. Right, yo, Brummy. Shout the Brum ones. We still got to go there, so I'm being humble, but it's nice to see United lost, man. They're just for their fans. It's been a great weekend, man. Fantastic. Newcastle looked it, bro. I don't want to play Newcastle. Home or away. Chelsea content creators this week are going to be amazing this week. Trust. I ain't going to play them because we got YouTube involved and I don't want to get no copyrights. But as for Matisse, let me see what his things are saying. I want to see what... Come on, man. I know you put a video up yet. Man said the crash has been done a disservice. Pitiful. What else did you say? Pitiful, pathetic performance. Chelsea. I'm here for this, man. I love it. I like it. I love it, me lad. I love it. Hey, man. Sorry, folks. YouTube is hollering me about my title. Have to earn that title. I'm still waiting for our Rival fans to say we haven't played anyone. We ain't played anyone serious, because Liverpool weren't serious. Spurs weren't serious. Palace weren't serious. Brentford weren't serious. Palace weren't serious. Bring them. Skullfuggeries are Mazza. Chelsea excuses. I bet the ref had an edge. I can't lie. The ref was kind of favourable to us, but then again, he's still not giving fouls. The wickedest thing with the thingy is the fouls that are fouls, he's not giving them, and the ones that aren't, he's giving. Such a great weekend. I don't like it. I love it, mate. Wish I had a cigar. Word to rents, man. Yeah, that it's spliffed as well. Our day's coming, but it ain't today, ain't tomorrow. It ain't, well, it could be Wednesday. But yeah, man. Good evening. Yeah. It's true. It's lovely stuff. But yeah, at half time, it is still 2-0 to Liverpool. Gas is real, mate. We just got to stay humble, keep working, man. I'll be back in 1 second, people. Just allow me. Let's see, Spurs' fullbacks can't defend or attack. Let's see one that can.
Yeah, against this right back, Charlie, definitely.
Back again, folks. Getting a bit cold. Turn off that fan. And then it's getting a bit hot. She just struggles with being a content creator. Back. Second half soon upon us, folks. Appreciative to have all of you lot tuned in. Oh, against this right back, Charlie. I said part 8, arguably best midfield in the world. Let's chill out, man. Chill out. United in the spliff, Spurs in the spliff, currently Chelsea in the spliff. Great weekend for you, DD. Amen. Hassan Hall has been sacked. It was coming, man. He was on thin ice all the time, man. Bang. But they got banged 4-1, so dang. Is it on the website? Southampton are parting ways with manager Ralph Hasenhuttl. The club are already well on with their search for a successor. So what does that tell you? It was a case of when, not if. You was always going to get the clip. Wow, that's deep. Southampton have decided to sack Ralph Hasenhuttl. Saints FC have agreed to sack the Austrian either during the World Cup break or before they play their final game before the tournament versus Liverpool at Anfield next weekend. That's what the Athletic said 18 minutes ago. That's deep. Take him out for Steve Bruce. What do they mean? Ralph. G1, did you win today? Yeah, man, there. He didn't easy. 10 months. Southampton have decided to sack manager Ralph Hasenhuttl. Saints FC have agreed. Yeah, well, yeah, there you have it. Pete. Boy. Nah, bro, we lost to a manager. Would have been icing on the cake, City to lose. Yeah, them man not to dive. Why is it taking so long for the second half to begin? Shout out Arsenal ladies as well. But for how long? Surprised when we ain't started this. Why isn't that Phillips still at Liverpool? He's playing for the under-21s. Yeah, man, it'd be interesting. Because, yeah. Nah, I don't know about Super Team. Just keep marching in relation to top 4, man. Also, just keep marching. If you don't get top 4 question mark, just make sure the Champions League watch-along specific to Arsenal are there. Simple business. I get upset every time I hear about Bruno Guimaraes because he's done a madness. The table speaks for itself. Yeah, the table does, but there's also, we ain't got the till the 20 game mark. You just have to keep working hard, taking things game by game and seeing where it takes us. Don't count your chickens for they hatch. Been here before, wore the t-shirt many a time. Yeah, Liverpool might get 2 more, boy. I'm seeing the assistants coming out, gassing up the players. Salah looks like he wants to. Come on, Salah. You're not even in my FPL team, so truthfully, I don't care if you score or not. I don't know about Super Team, a football team. The job is to win games. I don't know about Super Team. It's childish. Super Team is Bayern Munich. Is City. Is a prime Barca. Is an invincible squad. Is a Man United team. But I rate the agenda. Man said Klopp's dead at Southampton. Lost his job. Conte might be needing to fill in an application. I don't know. I don't think it is. Emerson Royal early on. That could be a decent one. Canate heads. Sessegnon tries to do the volley thing. Myth. Positive start for Spurs, though. 20 seconds. Conte must have beat someone up in the changing rooms. But someone got their finger broken or something. All banter aside, I think United will have a good season. I think so. Ten Hag's doing a lot of good stuff. And they'll get better players eventually. Top 4 is still open. Spurs have 9 goals from corners, the most in the Premier League. Fulham and Liverpool have 7. Can they make something happen here? Not with when Perisic delivers a cross like that. And when you cross like that, you've defended yourself because now you have to go back home to your keeper. And here it is with Hugo Lloris. Fam, why? Hugo. How does that help Spurs at all? Canate heads it. Sessegnon heads it a second. And it's here with Bobby. Fabinho, apologies. Appreciative to all of you lot tuned in, people. Can't do it without you. If you're just tuning in, Liverpool winning 2-0 courtesy of a Mo Salah double. Darwin Núñez set up the first. Might as well say Eric Dyer gifted to set up the second. Not much going on. Basuma. Liverpool have started off on the back foot actually in the second half. Spurs have come out with a second win. Doesn't help when you're 2 goals down. Perisic delivers. Bro, that's dead. It's a corner though. No, it's not. Right. Darwin Núñez is the funniest footballer ever. I love the enthusiasm, but there's no need to give away the corner. Man just jumped over Emerson. The thing is, I think he's a good player. He's just such a funny footballer. Actually worth the fee. For the entertainment alone. Under no pressure, tripping over the ball. Heading it out for a corner under no pressure. Oh! Emerson. Apologies, Alisson. Just looking at Emerson jogging back there. Fullback Union. Alisson gets a strong pair of hands on it. It would have been Dyer making up for his first L. Harvey Elliott. I just love it. Tottenham get battered everywhere they go. Trust. Oh, they could be in here. Ryan Sessegnon. Oh, I can't lie. Someone's did voodoo on Perisic. Someone did something good because he clipped the post in the first half. He's hit the crossbar in the second. Someone's done something to him. How is he not back? That one as well. And another day it's 2-1. As I said, Spurs have come out the blocks firing in the second half. But nonetheless, boy. And I'm pretty sure you can hear it now. The Spurs fans are getting going. They were quiet as mice in the first half. They're getting going. Ben Davies. Has he found the man? Well, Eric Dyer. That's a good cross, though. And Alisson has to put it out of touch. Or does he? I guess we have to see that again. Big up DG. Can Arsenal remain top of the league over Christmas? I don't know, man. Let's just focus on top 4. Let's just be humble, man. Spurs and United fans not answering their phone. Corner kick to nothing. Basuma and Emerson Royal. Emerson Royal takes it upon himself, and that says it all really. Blind passes. Thiago bugging out though. Trent Alexander-Arnold clips it, loses it. Basuma. Emerson Royal. And Dyer almost playing a lot more of a supporting act. Clearly been told to get forward more. Right, can't lie. He chopped Harvey Elliott brilliantly there. And it's in the box. Kane. Sessegnon. Never. Spurs have come out very strong in this second half. Sorry, in the first 5 minutes of the second half. Where was this at 0-0? With Session's right foot, it's not the worst of efforts, but again, it's not on target, so it's not a goal. Very positive start from Spurs. Conte off his seat. Once again, Spurs have had 4 shots in the second half, 1 on target, 4 touches in the op box, and 64% of the ball. Liverpool have had no touches in the op box, no shots on target, just 36% of the ball in the second half. But they have the 3 points on one hand because they're winning 2-0, courtesy of a brace from Mohamed Salah. Emerson Royal charging forward. Where was this Spurs in the first half? So you know football is a crazy mental game. Dial. Sells one dream. Tried to put it into box. Does not bang. Van Dijk. This is lovely stuff from a neutral perspective. Basuma regains possession. Konate. Maybe Liverpool have woken up for the second half. Harry Kane. That's a... Oh... Hoiberg tried to dummy it into the path of Perisic, but Liverpool man got there. Liverpool could be in here. Firmino, Darwin Núñez, Darwin, Salah. Liverpool have to score that. Hugo Lloris does well to save, but come on. That should be game, set, match. Emerson Royals, I don't know what he's doing. Unorthodox defending. Harvey Elliott. Saliba was magnificent. Partey was outstanding. Spurs on second half. Energy, I think. Me. Konate. One more goal in this for my over 2.5s. Hope you get it, mate. If we do win the league, I wonder what shameless DG is like. Your friends and your cousins, your family and friends are definitely praying on your downfall. Many, man. Many, man. You know the rest. Kind of Liverpool are moving a bit mad. And they're going to have to calm down because Spurs seem like they're on different energy. Harvey Elliott, has his leg swiped, wins a foul for his club. Oh, got a bit flat apart from Spurs being out there. This game's been a bit boring as a neutral. Harvey Elliott. The only thing with Harvey Elliott, you need to realize you're not playing FIFA Street, bro. Just pass the ball normally. Stop trying and flicks all the damn time. Thiago Alcantara finds Robertson. Robertson is behind everyone. Harvey Elliott. I'd like see that was all right. He tried to knock it into touch, but it didn't bang. Bentancur. Bentancur's wavy. I can't lie. He just ripped like 3 Liverpool, man. He tried to bring in Kane. They've lost it, but he's wavy. Basuma. Don't know what pass he saw. It couldn't have been to a fellow shirt. All right, big up RDF Tactics. Make sure you're following him if you're on Twitch. FM Legend and that. Needs to give me the cheat code, man, so I can just win every game and that. But yeah, man, boring. One way of putting it politely is it's horrible, man. But you knew it weren't going to be a wavy game. We've seen 2 goals. Pardon me. I can hear the fans chanting. It don't mean nothing. Fabinho's gone. It's got Darwin Núñez to his left. Plays in Darwin Núñez. Darwin Núñez. Come on, mate. Turn into Cavani. The prime Cavani, not the United one. Hey, Darwin. This guy's funny, man. He done everything right and then scuffed the shot. He's the funniest baller ever, man. Keep working hard, broski. Let's see if these United and Spurs fans continue not to pick up. Emerson Royal, the funniest footballer ever. What cross did he see? Didn't he say he spent £1 million trying to improve? You're getting robbed, mate. Who the hell are you? Who the hell is training you? Shook.
Kim.
Dale, you're shook. I'm naming names. Relly, you're shook. Darwin Núñez on this left-hand side. Darwin against Dyer. Hey, Darwin's done all right here. Darwin, he's laid it on the plate. Hasn't met a shirt. And it's here with Højbjerg. Hey, Spurs players are funny. Spurs players are funny. They pass in the final third like they hate each other. Why would he smack that? This guy's the funniest footballer in the world, man. Just under half an hour left. Emerson Royal. With guys like this, no, he shouldn't even go MLS. He should retire, bro. Go back to La Liga. At least you looked fraudy. At least people with some man are still rating you. I mean, Spurs have won the second half so far. Davies, Perisic, who's hit the post twice. Basuma doesn't take the shot. Emerson Royal dummies it for whatever reason. And Bentancur, of all people, overhits it. I love this. I love this, man. I love this. Shout out Bossy FM as well. Another one you don't need to follow. Sure, he spent loads of bags on him. Bro, he did. Emerson Royal. If I type in on Google, Emerson Royal, £1 million. Bro, I'll find the article. Yeah, look, well. Emerson Royal has spent nearly 1 million of his own money to get better at Spurs. You might as well have given into the emails when they say, I'm a Nigerian. You are a descendant of a Nigerian prince. You have to send three grand for us to get 1 million to you. That's what he's better off giving them the piece. He's better off just putting it all on 13 black because this ain't working. Maintaining fitness levels and all this nonsense. He's getting robbed. Absolutely swindled. Once again, here's one of the links. If you don't believe me, I've posted it. Elite fraud. Horrible. That's how you know it's about what you do and not what and not how many hours you put in. I don't know what you're doing. You're under an Italian manager and you don't look any better defensively. You don't look good as a wing back in a back three. The whole system is to help guard against your frailties. Speak of the devil, lost it again. This guy's horrible, man. This guy's horrible. You're not a footballer. Life's not fair, man. Maybe you are a footballer, you're just not part of this thing. He's getting into verbal with Darwin Núñez. Your shit, man. Horrible footballer. Have you been capped by Brazil? Life's not fair. Have you been capped by your country? That's a shag. I think you might have. Funniest footballer in the world, man. Saying that, Spurs could have some defending to do. Salah, square it, Salah. Good defending by Davies of all people. His offside flag would have saved him anyways. Right, use that palm. Right, you've got 7 caps for Brazil. Trust, I wish I was one of them as well, man. I'll be eating. I say we need another. You had the elementary package. You need to spend 3 million to get the real improvements. Sessignon up against Trent. Højbjerg tries to take it in his stride. Konate says dead that. Konate tries to do the dribble thing. You're not Ben White. You're not Saliba. Right, Ben Davies just sent someone shot with a Cruyff turn. Tries to put a ball in. Van Dijk sends it back where it came from. Salah's taking it in his stride and played a lovely pass. Firmino's giving it back to him, but the touch from Salah on the return isn't good enough. If it is, that would have been a typical Liverpool breakaway and goal ultimately. Emerson Royal. Right, he made a 5-yard pass. Finds Bentacle. Kane loses it. It's over, man. Iman Amidi. Oh! Who got sent shot by Darwin Núñez? You're done. Bissouma, you see what happens when you sign for these, man? You get done dirty. That chop took about 30 years to complete as well. Sat on your ass, mate. Crazy. Gonna stick the roast on. Have a good one, mate. Take care. Hey, be easy, my guy. Horrible. Dyer. I tried to cross it. Spam cross, didn't bang. You're trying to spam cross against the spam cross connoisseurs. Thiago Alcantara, Salah, Firmino. Lovely one, too. Lovely. Darwin Núñez. It's going to die, isn't it? Darwin Núñez. Waits for options. Yo, what are you doing? He's so booky and unorthodox. Salah, Robertson. I'm loving this. I'm loving this. Bang it, Thiago. He does. Yeah, he's not known for shooting in it. And maybe that's why. Lucas Moura getting warmed up. This just gets better and better. Wait. Spurs have been better in the second half. That doesn't mean anything. Imagine they could have had Tomiyasu, we could have had Emerson Royal. Maybe there's an alternative universe where he would have been good, but it would have been scary thought, isn't it? Bissouma. Davies. Emerson Royal tries to chop Darwin Núñez. Bentacle delivers. That's a good ball. Sessignon. Oh, Kane shagged him. Took it off course for him. Fulham boy against Fulham boy. Harvey Elliott. Salah. That's lovely movement, to sucker the man in, pause, and keep possession. Robertson. Darwin Núñez. Thiago, pardon me. $75 likes, people. We're almost at 100. Keep it going, people. Keep it going, please. Robertson. Oh, just sent Bentacle and Emerson Royal shop. Dyer's done good in terms of defending, and it will be a corner to Liverpool. Is he Scottish or Brazilian? We need to check his passport based on that skill. Sent two-man shop. Emerson Royal kicking his own foot as well in the process. This guy's comedy, man. My Spurs brethren just commented on Twitter. Sometimes I look and wonder how man made it as Prem ballers. Wonder if this one answers. I'm gonna get shook. It's still 2-0. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Oh, Salah, the touch, man. None of them are answering. None of my United and Spurs supporting friends are answering. They're leaving me hanging. I've got shit friends. There we did.
Welcome to KitKat.
Sure. Big up DG Nation. What a day. 1-200 on the Arsenal. Man United smash. Spurs losing and a lovely belly full of roast dinner. Big up yourself. Inner Circle. Great Sunday, mate. And hopefully Spurs continue what they're doing right now, losing currently 2 goals down to 0. Can't forget former gaffer Emre won Former player Vieira, 1 for Crystal Palace. Joe Willett scored. Balogun scored. We obviously got 3 points. Gabriel, the centre back, reputation enhanced. Oh, Trent done well defensively. If he didn't, they would have been in trouble. Harvey Elliott's got to be strong there. Brushed aside. To be fair, he was persistent. It will, however, be a Spurs throw. Kulusevski and Doherty coming on, people, for Spurs. Hopefully that's for Emerson Royal. I'm tired of seeing that. Surely a back 4 from Spurs. Surely take off one of centre halves. Basuma. It's not a Liverpool game if Thiago Alcantara doesn't slide tackle. They're struggling to get the ball off Spurs though here. Harvey Elliott snapping at the heels, but Basuma's actually in the trenches. Firmino concedes an unnecessary foul. Battered everywhere they go, man. You've had a long shift today, my guy. Come on. The last stream was 3 hours. It's almost over, man. And with people like yourselves, yeah, I want to have my dinner as well. I'm going to play Football Manager slightly. Free kick to Spuds. Perisic is over it. He's hit the post twice. The second one when he's hit the crossbar, God has just said it's not your day, bro. He just said it's not your day. On another day, he scores. It's 2-1 at this point. Free kick, based on the fans' reaction, it was dead. Yes, well, it weren't dead. It's an effort saved by Alisson. Is Kane offside? Corner to Spurs. Trust. Saka more goals than Odegaard. You'd expect that, though. I don't think Odegaard's ever going to be a good goal scorer like that, even though he started off the season well. Keep doing the creative thing. I want to see him dominate. I'm yet to really see him. Doherty's on for Emerson Rowe. I want to see him dominate a game. Tanganga. On my life, I forgot you as a footballer, you know. What happened to you? Why are you not playing anymore? Why is Tanganga not playing anymore? He got shagged. Was it AC Milan and them things? They're interested in him, allegedly. Ryan Sessegnon off. Kulusevski on. These silly charts back. Give me, whatever, Kulusevski. You're losing now. Firmino. Oh, that's a ball if it gets there. Nope. To be honest, for Spurs, Davies, the centre-back / left-back, he's been one that I don't think he can get onto. Kulusevski in possession up against Van Dijk. Kulusevski. Oh, he tried to finesse Van Dijk. He didn't fall for that. Darwin Núñez. Basuma wins it. Why don't you just release it? Finds Doherty. Doherty gives it to Dyer. Would you do a straight swap Maddison for Odegaard? Nope. Buy Maddison or he doesn't sign for this club. I'm not selling Odegaard for shit. Obviously, every player has a price. But nah, man, Odegaard's needed. I think Spurs scored, you know. And they have. See, I heard it. Harry Kane is bagged. Harry Kane is bagged. It's 2-1. Big up my guy because he's won his bet now. Spurs deserve that on the basis of how they've performed in the second half. I don't know what Liverpool have been on, but I can't have been trying to see out this game, and that'll be a nervy end. To be honest, a draw is a perfect result. Very good play from Doherty, Kulusevski. The subs, instant impact. Kulusevski has found Kane. Kane shot. Should Alisson be beaten from there? Could Konate do better? Could Liverpool have done better with how they started the second half? Probably. Instant impact by the subs. It might have even taken a slight touch off Konate's foot, but Liverpool probably deserved to concede here. And it will make it a nervy end now. Conte celebrating like he's on the league. DG, don't doubt me. I wanted you to score, mate. You're my FPL team, mate. That's Kane's 11th goal. At least Haaland, Almiron, and Kane have scored for my FPL. Jesus can't have it all. Kulusevski assists. Back with a bang. Their season kind of took a walter when he got injured. Wonderful player, Kulusevski is. I'm not privy to it, but I don't know why Conte's been given a yellow card. I mean, the referee who's giving him the yellow card, he signaled to his earpiece and then gone yellow card. So that tells me the fourth official or the linesman has snitched. Fucking hell, man. In a circle, shout out your daughter-in-law. Bloody hell, man. New York Marathon and that on a badly sprained ankle. Crazy. Big up her. Mad tick. Oh, in the build-up, Conte smacked the ball out of the Liverpool assistant's hand. Oh, feisty. Feisty. We like him feisty, Conte. I should be working in football. I'm an elite rattler, man. I should be on the touchline. I like the feisty girls, Conte. Pause. Darwin Nunes to Thiago. You're about to get fouled. Oh, Thiago says, get off me, Basuma. Glides past him. Find Salah. Salah, come on, man. Your hat trick's here. 71 minutes on the clock. Should be a feisty end. Trent. We ain't trying to see spam crosses. Harvey Elliott, you're a bit meaty still. You're good, but you're meaty. Fourth official he snitched so fast. Ratted, dropping dimes. Conte loves getting carded. Where was this Spurs in the first half, I would say? As I said, I personally think someone got beaten up in the Spurs changing room. I think Conte and his goons, someone got roughed up. I don't know who. Oh, Doherty could have been in there. Touch was baggy. Liverpool at 6s and 7s. They're in trouble here if they don't fix up, you know. Spurs might snatch a point. Conte doing up ball boy. Conte's in his bag. Passion merchant thing now. Spurs have had more shots in the opening 6 minutes of the second half than they did in the whole of the first half. At the time, they had 4 shots in the second half. Obviously, only 3 in the first 45 minutes. Damn, bro. Kulusevski, it took him just 1 minute and 23 seconds to find an assist. Back with a bang. And if Liverpool don't fix up, they're going to concede. Again. Spurs. Bit between their teeth. Kulusevski can't get onto that little flick. No surprise, Spurs take off Emerson Rowe and look like more of a football club. Darwin Nunes surely has to go central at some point. I love this commentary. I love you lot. Support Gavin. I appreciate that, my guy. Without you lot, what's the platform? Thank you very much. Trent Alexander-Arnold ushers it out of play. Funniest thing from Conte is him and Tuchel stare down. I hear that. Curtis Jones and Henderson coming on. I didn't even know he was in the squad, Henderson. Curtis Jones. The way he plays a bit meaty. Surely that means Darwin Nunes central. I can't lie. I understand football too much, man. The minute I mention it, it happens. Just like in the last stream. The minute I say, yeah, we got to get Tierney on, happens. Just like I told you in the first half. Watch the run from Salah as I could see it happening. I can't lie. It might end up being 2-2. Liverpool looking like they're finna drop some points. Harvey Elliott off. Harvey Elliott gives Henderson the captaincy. Come on, Henderson. Captain fantasy. A draw would be perfect, but, you know, Spurs losing is always welcome. Spurs might be in here. Never. Ref says no, but I think Spurs might have a claim to that. Konate doing his best to lie about injuries. I missed the Arsenal game. Did we look as vulnerable as the highlights suggest? No. Jesus did well. I think Jesus arguably could have won man of the match. I think he's the 5th best player on the pitch. I think Partey, Saliba, Ben White, Gabriel better than him, but no. Arsenal in complete control of the game. We had a couple frail moments against when we lost the ball. But yeah, well, you know what? You've seen them giving, and Harry Kane, anything's possible. Any penalty is possible with him. What we saying, boys? We after a draw here. It'd be nice to see a draw, but I'd more want Liverpool to win, so Spurs lose. I want my Spurs agenda to keep going. Draw ain't bad for us. So happy we didn't sign Emerson Royal. On the balance of things, Spurs might nick something from this game purely because 15 minutes left. Liverpool look booky, very dodgy. Konate limping as well. That might be concerned. Maybe it's just an impact thing. You run it off in a sec. All into the channels. Harry Kane can't get onto it. I think we will do a Champions League draw, probably on Twitch, because we can watch it. Lynette. He's not really been at fault for anything. Not really. He's gone under the radar a bit today, innit? I don't like praising him because it feels like I'm overgassing him. But nah, Saliba was a monster today. Apart from that little dodgy moment where I don't know if the ball got caught under his foot or his studs got caught. He almost presented it back to Aubameyang. But even that, I don't think Gabriel's getting enough praise. He was colossal today. Forget his goal, but his quality. And whenever we're in the trenches, like at Leeds away today as well, Gabriel's always there. If he can just stop the brain mad moments, he's lit. Like whatever pills Xhaka was taking, give that to Gabriel. Kanate wins the header. Kane sends him flying with a shoulder barge. Smallest man on the pitch, probably. Thiago wins the header. It's here with Doherty. You like Kulusevski's made an instant impact. Spurs fans probably wishing they're ready to play next week. Højbjerg, Kulusevski. Lynette tries to pull it into the box. Kanate sends it. Basuma. Oh, that could have been a high foot. That's brave. I thought there should have been a foul there. I mean, Curtis Jones is within his rights to put his hands to put his feet there. You shouldn't really put your head there, but I thought that'd be a foul for Spurs. Baggy touch really by Lynette there. Doherty's done well. Basuma should have gave it back to Doherty. Højbjerg. See Højbjerg doing stuff above his pay grade. Basuma back in possession. Wins the throw-in, takes the throw-in. Almost at 100 likes, people. We're flirting. We're at 84. If you haven't hit it, make sure you hit it. 77 minutes on the clock, people. I do think whatever tactical shift, I'd have to watch the game again to really gauge it. I don't quite think Spurs went to a 4, even before the subs. Whatever they changed at half time has given them second win. And I'm sure the gaffer's probably thinking, why didn't you do this before? Could be a very different game had, as much as I think Liverpool have been the better team apart from the second half, had Spurs have been anything close to clinical, it's a different game. The man about to take the corner, clip the post twice. The second one, I don't know how he's hit the crossbar in it. So that might show you that's not their game. Can Spurs make some drama? Oh, it could have been. Lynette's got his head on it, but he can't keep it down. Yeah, we're top of the league, but we'll never forget the mistakes we made along the way. Arteta out. Shout out to you, man. Helicopters about. If you didn't do the Mookie thing, if you didn't do nothing dodgy, I hope you get away. If not, boy. Gabriel has now scored 7 Premier League goals since the start of last season. No defender has scored more. He loves it. Curtis Jones, bit meaty. But there's a baller in that kid. Boy. Keep going, man. Keep going. Harry Kane. Aye, man. You did what you did for my FPL. It's blessed. Proper blessed. Fabinho, apologies. Darwin Núñez playing more centrally now. I think he did well off the left, to be fair with you, within his capabilities. Mohamed Salah to Henderson. To be honest, this is Spurs Liverpool. Why is there so many empty seats? What the hell? People couldn't have cut out already. And I'm not suggesting such. They just panned over to a certain section. Thought this should be sold out. Therefore, Conte got onto a few heads out. But he beat someone up, man. He defo beat someone up. That put someone, filled up the sink, flushed someone's head in the toilet, or filled up the sink, or slapped someone. The assistant did something. Someone got ripped. It's probably someone who weren't even playing as well. Probably someone who just holding the bench, Spence or something, just got batted up for no reason. Like what Arteta was doing all the night to Tavares. Spurs could be in there. Højbjerg, no, they can't. I spoke too soon. Or they could. Salah's lost it. Ooh, saucy skill from Basuma. Tried to do the DG thing. It didn't bang. But Spurs can be proud of the second half. First half, they've been meaty. Liverpool have been at 6s and 7s defensively. Sounds obvious, but clearly more intensity. Clearly, there's more intensity, fairly the same, but there's more conviction in everything they're doing. Spurs had no belief in the first half. Fair. Yep, he's probably bored of ripping Emerson Rowe. Like, how many times are you going to get onto him and Dyer and them kind of guys there? It's like being Arteta and you've got Mustafi, Socrates, and them kind of brothers in your team. Like, how much times are you going to shout at them? At some point, like, all right. It's like a badly behaved kid as a mother or father. You're going to shout at them bare times, get onto them. But at some point, like, they're just unruly, innit? Like, they're just going to keep doing what they're doing. So you have to protect your own sanity. Mohamed Salah locks it into the channels for Darwin Núñez, but who's in the middle? Darwin can't get it under control. Yeah, he can eventually. And he finds Fabinho. That's good play. Henderson. It's mediocre at his finest. Curtis Jones. Robertson. Oh, Darwin. Oh, another man who's hit the post. That is game, set, match against the runner play. Liverpool woken up a bit now. Thiago and Robertson playing very well. I don't know if the offside flag would have went up. It looks tight. VAR would have had to have looked, but it's not adapting. Spurs in possession. Basuma. First half, he was more. Second half, sorry, he was more operating closer to the front players. This half, this part of this half, he's kind of gone back to where he was starting in the first half. Not as a 6, but he was very deep. And again, there's no one to connect the dots. Perisic has looked better out wide. The little tenting didn't work. The subs have made a difference. Spurs might just nick something. Eric Dyer. And Alisson saves. Bentacle couldn't. What a difference. As poor as Spurs or as good as Liverpool, or as poor as Liverpool, as good as Spurs have been, it'd be a different game had Spurs have been clinical. Like, they hit the post twice. Had Dyer have not, again, this is football, innit? It happened. But had Dyer have not have cushioned the pass, it'd probably be a draw right now. In fact, you could argue Spurs could be 3-1 up today. You could argue Liverpool should be 4-1 up. And it's not in many ways been a game like that. But in football, you need to take your chances. And you need to keep them at the back of the net. I think Liverpool fans will recognise their team has a lot of gears to go up. There's still a lot of concerns. There's a lot of good things. But fundamentally, because of how they started the season, need 3 points. And they're 7 minutes away from such. Three-goal thriller at this moment. Harry Kane has pulled one back for Spurs, somewhat cancelling out one of Mohamed Salah's 2 goals. Eric Dyer, the man who basically, set up Salah. Well, there's no basically. He cushioned it back. Salah read it. And he did. There's no way around it. He actually did do that. No trophy FC. God's grace, that stays like that, broski. Have Spurs scored? Oh, Alisson went up. Appreciate Bossy FM for the raid. And if you're tuned in from there, shout out to you. Alisson's looked a bit shaky today as well. And it was brave. It was brave from the Spurs lad. It was brave from Alisson as well. Doherty and Alisson both entitled to go for the ball, but unfortunately, this is an occupational hazard of football. You're gonna get smacked. Kane showing no sympathy. Alisson probably milking it a bit, but I can't tell a man that didn't hurt because that looked painful for both men. Shout out to Doherty for being up to his feet quickly. Spurs have really tried in the second half, but trying don't mean nothing. Big up top blue. Did you man win today? Potable hype. Kulusevski, can he snatch something? That's a ball. Nah, it's not allowed. It's kept in. Trent heads it. Konate gets another head to it. It's not dead yet. Basuma turns on it. Højbjerg asks for it. I don't know who you played, man. Can't have been good, though. Kulusevski. Is he going to shoot? Delivers. Oh. Kulusevski getting vexed. I don't know who he's getting vexed at. Tell someone to fuck off. I don't know who he's getting vexed at. And to be fair, Curtis Jones pulling his shirt. Who is he getting vexed at? Let's try and work out who. I don't know who he's getting vexed at because Davies has tried the best. He's a fullback, bro. Sounding like them guys. Where's my options? You're not making the run. All right, Liverpool might concede. Joe Gomez coming on. Who are you coming on for? Darwin Núñez. What formation is this? Is it a back three? Is it a 5 in midfield? Is Trent going in? Like, what's going on? Can't really make out from the body language of Gomez or what he's doing. I couldn't really see his hands. Robbie Keane in the cut. Hope you're losing. What is the thing? I think Trent's gone into midfield, you know. I think it's a back five. I think Trent's doing that wing back. Van Dijk and Konate, neither guy claiming possession. Konate takes it upon himself, but the more experienced centre half in Van Dijk was nearer to it, and he should have dealt with it. Doherty, Kulusevski, these two have been a nuisance for Liverpool since they've come on. Liverpool, I mean, man said chances for Newcastle getting Champions League football, they look strong, and as things stand there in third position, they have to be taken seriously until they give other reasons to believe not. Doherty puts a ball in. Van Dijk, it's falling to Spurs. Dyer, Kulusevski, glides past Thiago like he's not there. Oh, that would have been a lovely pass into Kane. What a player Kulusevski is. Basuma up against Salah. Salah's done well. Henderson, he's only got Salah, really. Don't think he's got the brain or the intelligence to see him there. They're never a foul. Oh, my. Spurs win a foul. Henderson tried to do things above his pay grade there. Lucas Moura will be entering the fray in these final couple of moments. He's come off for the man I just said, Basuma. Come on, boys. Højbjerg. Perisic. It's a good delivery. Kane gets a flick on. No. Oh! Kane flicked it on. Bentancur threw everything he could at it. Can't make contact. You have to ask yourself, where was this Tottenham Hotspur in the first half? Queue of shots. Everybody on side as well. It's a good run from everybody. You really have to ask yourself, where was this Tottenham in the first half? And where's the Liverpool from the first half gone? This is why both teams, including mine as well, and Chelsea, and United, it's the battle of the inconsistent for top four places. Great on. Only City have that territory in the league of being perfect 9 times out of 10. And then the one time, they pull a result like Fulham, innit? Bentancur forced to check his run. 89 minutes on the clock. Big up Hay there. What a night for us, mate. Ball over the top. Yeah, one has to wonder, like, how long until Spurs get that second. All depends on added on time. I think there's a good chance. Robertson running into traffic, lose it cheaply. United lose, Spurs lose, Chelsea lose. Elite stuff. Eric Dyer, who didn't score an own goal, but you might as well have. Ball into the box. Konate wins the header. Corner kick to Spurs. Konate's been decent. If Liverpool are able to win this will be their first away game this season. Salah swipes it. Trent pursues it. It's gone out, surely. He's been a prick and absolutely blasted it. But Kulusevski said, you know what, you do your thing. I'll take it short with a next ball. And Trent slash-egged himself. Doherty. Oh, it's a mix-up. It's still alive. Curtis Jones gets something on it. Mohamed Salah, too casual. That was so naive from Trent. He thought he was wasting time, absolutely blasting the ball. Kulusevski just asked the assistant, yeah, give me the other one. Threw it before this guy's even made contact with his left peg. Free kick to Spurs. Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. I mean, ex-Arsenal, man. There's a bit of added reason for you to do that, but completely forgot about you. Want us to wonder if Spurs didn't hit the post. Salah off. Well, Salah's been denied the chance of his hat-trick, but 3 points is more important. So what's this? Is that just an extra man in midfield, or is he going to take up Salah's place and just run around? 4 minutes of added on time. I don't know why Spurs took it short. Kulusevski delivers. Oh, important header. Lucas Moura sent away by Fabinho. Kept alive by Lynette. Curtis Jones, you got to be stronger. Bullied by Bentancur and Kulusevski. Oh, speaking of bullied, welcome to the game, Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Nutmegged for no reason by Bentancur. Lovely footballer Bentancur is, just like Kulusevski. Can't even hate on them. Lucas Moura, Alisson gets a punch on it. Perisic, oh, wow. Bit more quality. I don't know why he's got his hands on his head, bro. You've volleyed it way over. It's probably hit Chick. It's probably smashed the window of Chick King. You only do that when it's close. That was nowhere near close. I mean, if Lucas Moura made a meal of that from Thiago, that could have been the second penalty in North London that Thiago gave away, you know. DG, why was Shelley and Fraser at Stamford Bridge today? I don't know, man. I heard he became a footballer. I don't think Conte, has sat down. Neither's Klopp. I want us to wonder, why don't Spurs play like this from the start of most games or consistently over 90 minutes? Because it's not the most attacking, but it's a lot more attacking than they start games. Dyer. Bit of hit and hope. He finds Perisic. He finds Fabinho. I mean, with a minute left of the game, don't force it. You just be sensible. Konate. I guess anywhere will do from Liverpool, but this is what happens. Perisic delivers. Oh, avoids everyone. Alisson will lie on that and waste some seconds. 40 seconds more left of this game. It's time to take a yellow card. Second half, Liverpool's backline has been at 6s and 7s. Konate's probably been the best, but everyone's been out of position and whatnot. I don't know why Van Dijk's shouting at Joe Gomez. Important foul for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain to win, and that should be that. That should actually be that. Pardon me, Klopp asking the ref how long as well. There's about 10 seconds. That should be that. I mean, Liverpool have shown the good, the bad, and the ugly. They haven't been anything like they were in the first half. Spurs weren't anything in a positive way like they were in the first half. You know, they played with attacking intent. They moved it from back to front. Yeah, the ultimate quality in the final third has not been good enough, but they could have been a lot better. You know, football's a weird game because I think both teams could, and they have lost. Liverpool have won, so it's been a perfect weekend for Arsenal. But I think had Spurs have not hit the post twice, had they have turned up for the first 45 minutes, it might be a different game. For Liverpool, probably should have scored some more in the first half, killed the game. Second half, I don't know where they were in this. I don't know what they said at halftime, but second half, I don't know what Liverpool were on, but they've done just enough. They conceded the goal. Harry Kane got on the score sheet. 2-1 Liverpool, 3-goal thriller. You know, again, Dyer made a serious mistake to present Mohamed Salah with an opportunity to score. From an Arsenal perspective, it's been the best weekend ever, really. Arsenal have beaten Chelsea. Spurs have lost. Patrick Vieira has won. Emre's won. Joe Willock has scored. Balogun has scored. It's been a great weekend. So, yeah, Liverpool have won. There's only one team that's won in London, in North London, better yet. And out of the top 6 clubs, there's only one London club. Shout out to Palace. Spurs got put in a spliff. City got put in a spliff. It's crazy. It's been a fantastic day of football, people. It's been a fantastic day. But, yeah, Spurs won the second half. 1-0, but that's not how football works. Boy. Man brought on Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. So yeah, Bamian in the mud. This is lovely. Absolutely lovely. So yeah, Conte probably going to start most title challenge. No, they're title challenges, bro. Arsenal London takeover, nothing special. Smash the like button if you haven't. On that note, though, it's been a big week, man. We was here a big day of content. Better yet, we was here for 3 hours in total watching Arsenal Chelsea. We finished Spurs Liverpool. I'm gonna let you lot enjoy your Sunday evening, people. I'll be live probably at, I'd say 11 a.m. or 11 a.m. ish. I think there's a Champions League watch along or the Champions League draw. I'll watch that with you lot. I'll be live at 1:30 as well, probably to speak Arsenal, and obviously 4:30 to play Football Manager tomorrow. So, yeah, man, it's always been a fantastic day, weekend of content with you lot, people. Chelsea lost a 0-0 against Arsenal. Aston Villa beat United 3-1. Newcastle beat Southampton 4-1. Crystal Palace beat West Ham 2-1. Liverpool won 2-1 against Spurs as well. That's today's fixtures, people. If you haven't smashed the like button, if you're not subscribed, make sure you're doing such. Check out my description for all my content. Make sure you're checking out my reactions of Arsenal's videos. So, yeah, man, you lot stay blessed, stay safe, enjoy what's left of your Sunday. I'm out, however.
There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like. There's always just that active red flag defenders. I think it's like.
Yeah, against this right back, Charlie, definitely. Yeah, against this right back, Charlie, definitely.